Today, we will be presenting 10 creepy animals that can enter your body, from maggots and ears to worms in strange regions. Here is the list of creepy animals most likely to get under your skin. Here's number 10. Whipworm. Much like hookworms, whipworms enter the human body via contaminated soil. Eggs are primarily transmitted through dirty hands or unwashed fruits and vegetables. As the larvae hatch, they take up residence in the large intestine. The most common symptom of heavy infection is painful bowel movements, which contain a mixture of blood, mucus, and water. In children, whipworm infection can cause nutritional deficiency as well as impede cognitive growth and development. Whipworms aren't by any means recent human parasites. In a Turkish historic village, microscopic eggs were found in human feces samples going back more than 9,000 years. Number 9. Blood fluke. Blood flukes are parasite flatworms commonly found in standing bodies of water, such as ponds or lakes. Larvae will pass through intermediate snail hosts before the worm enters a new developmental phase in which they are capable of burrowing through human skin. They'll enter blood vessels and migrate to the intestines, urinary tract, and in rare cases, vital organs. OMG! Blood flukes can thrive inside a human body for decades and cause a condition called schistosomiasis, also known as snail fever, and described as the second most devastating parasite disease after malaria. Number 8. Spider. In Sydney, a man named Maxwell had to have surgery to remove a spider from his internal body. The spider was so quick that it moved towards the stomach of him, and eventually towards his chest. Doctors ran several tests and put many things in his stomach to identify the location of the spider. Doctors were indeed able to remove the spider, and later put it into a jar so Maxwell could see the creature he was hosting. Number 7. Pinworm. The most common types of intestinal worm infections in the developed world, pinworms are known to cause a disease called enterobiasis. These thin, white worms grow to be about the size of a staple. Pinworm eggs are swallowed commonly as a result of contaminated hands, food, or other items. Enterobiasis can develop in people regardless of age, but is most common in children. That's because nail biting and finger sucking occur more frequently in this age group. Pinworms spread via the fecal-oral route and intentionally settle in the anus, where they can survive for up to 3 weeks. Number 6. Lulu. Commonly found in Africa, the Lulu is colloquially known as the eye worm. It's transmitted through the bite of a mango fly or deer fly and migrates through human subcutaneous tissue at the skin's lowest layer. The infection causes a condition called Lulu filiaris. The creepiest aspect is that the worm is somewhat of a specialist in infecting the human eye, where it can live for several years. While it doesn't typically affect vision, the victim might actually feel pain as the worm's moving inside. Number 5. Tapeworm. Tapeworms are creatures that are born inside humans' intestines and grow within them. These parasites just wait for you to eat your food. The bad thing about them is you cannot detect them, but technically they are very harmful if you don't get a proper diet. They will start eating your organs like your intestines. In China, there are many cases of tapeworms traveling to the brain side of people and causing them enough mental issues like seizures and heart attacks. Thankfully, they are only born inside you if you eat uncooked meat, etc. Number 4. Tick. Ticks are basically arachnids, but unlike spiders, if they enter your body, they are going to remain there until you find them and get rid of them. The nature of ticks is to suck the blood of the humans, and they will do it until they are unable to do it. They are dangerous as they transfer diseases to mammals and humans. They can give you Lyme disease, which can be fatal. Yeah, it does not seem very harmful, but they are the most dangerous creatures. You cannot identify them residing inside you until it's too late. This is the reason that areas that have worms, make sure to have a sign up to warn you of what might be coming your way. Number 3. Maggot. Maggots are creatures that people can't stand to look at. These creatures somehow enter the human body through certain techniques. In one case, a human found out that they had a whole bunch of them inside of his ear. His doctor used a certain technique and suffocated to move the maggots out of his ear. Later, he used various chemicals and anti-parasite agents to make sure that there were no eggs of maggots inside of his ear. Number 2. TRex leech. This is not a dinosaur in leech form. In fact, it is a unique case of leeches that are so desperate to enter the human body that they don't care where they are entering. It could be your nose, ear, or even your rectum. They are highly fascinated with the mucous membrane of the human body. It was first identified in 2007 from the nose of a girl. The species did not fall into the families of typical leeches. Later, it was found out it was a species of leeches that are scattered all over the world. Number 1. Screwworm Chilimia homnivorax. The larvae stage of the screwworm fly has adapted to feeding on the exposed flesh of warm-blooded animals, and even humans. In other words, the screwworms are capable of eating humans alive. Females will lay hundreds of eggs inside open flesh, such as wounds, ears, or navels. Infestation of a live vertebrae is called meiosis. The larvae hatch and start feeding into the surrounding flesh, burrowing or screwing deeper inside the tissue as they go. As they chew through healthy tissue, the worms may cause several damage and even death to the host. That's too creepy to handle. OMG, this is creepy. And these are only 10 of them. Who knows how many of them are around us every day? This is scary. Which of these creatures is the creepiest to you? Let us know in the comment section below. And also check out our amazing top 10 videos popping up on the left and right of the screen. See ya!